Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. It is Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily message for you. We are going to start with an oracle card here, the Enchanted Map, and let's see where Spirit wants you, what Spirit wants you to know today about this journey that you are going to be on. All right, a sad embrace. Oh no, what's going on here? Card 45. This is about letting things go. You may be clinging to some sort of sadness, remorse, regret, loss. You know, and that comes naturally whenever you gain something or move on from something. So I'm hearing filling the void. Whenever there's a missing energy, there's something needs to be there. In the place where that energy is, whether it's positive or negative, there always has to be something there. It's kind of like a placeholder. And if you cling to the sadness, the negativity, the down feelings, then you cannot allow the other energies to come in. And this does not feel like grief over the loss of like the death of somebody. No, this is much more succinct is what's coming through. More about having a favorite shirt and it got torn. It got ruined in the wash. You stained it. It's that type of thing that you're kind of clinging to. You don't want to quite throw that shirt away because it's your favorite shirt, but you know you can't ever wear it again. So why not get rid of that shirt so that you can get a new one? Maybe that becomes your new favorite shirt. This energy is very clingy is what I'm getting here. Just it's like you're hanging on to something that you really don't want to and don't need to. You just are not seeing the clarity of it. And once you embrace it, that you need to let it go and let it be, that's when something bigger and better comes in. And it doesn't have to be, you know, 1,000,000 times better. It's just not the torn shirt anymore. All right, so let's see if this was relating to a relationship. I don't think it's that serious. I don't feel that this is about a relationship external to yourself with a human being. This feels like with an object. And objects need to come and go. They hold meaning to us. You know, I am hearing a message here. I'm getting a visual too of somebody holding an object in their hand. And you're saying to yourself, every time I look at this, it reminds me of whatever. A bad situation, a negative relationship, something that doesn't hold good feelings. It doesn't even have to be a traumatic or horrible situation. It just does not bring good energy to you, good feelings, good emotions when you look at it anymore. It used to. And you're kind of like, but I loved this. I love this thing. I love this object. But you know that every time you look at it, it brings you down. All right. Ask yourself, isn't it time for me to let this go? As much as I loved it, it had its time and its place. And you know, that's so funny because just yesterday I went to an art show and the person I went with said she loved lighthouses. And I was like, yeah, I used to do lighthouses. I loved them. I thought they were cool. But now when those photos, I used to take photographs of them. And when I did that, now when they pop up in my memory or my feed or whatever, I don't feel good about it anymore. And that's exactly what this energy is. It's like it had its time, it had its place, it's no longer there for me. What can I now focus on? And since I let those go, the lighthouse thing go, there's new things in front of me that I see. So that's exactly what Spirit's saying here. Don't cling to what, you know, if it's not giving you good feelings, let it go. Move on. Something different will come in for you. All right, we are going to throw the Rune stones and see what comes out here for you. I got one clinging to my hand. So see, there's something about clinging, not wanting to let it go. It's in your hand. It's an object. It could be an emotion, but for most of you, I am getting that this is literally a tangible item that you just need to clear out of your house, get it out of your closet, let it go. All right, so what we have here, I'm just going to kind of line them up in the order that they're laid out here, and I will let you know what you got. You got a whole bunch today. Okay, so this is kind of interesting here. You're starting with Ken, or Kenaz, all right? This is you having a different viewpoint, letting go, seeing things from the perspective of what you can gain by letting something go, instead of hanging on to it. Beautiful. So you're going to gain a fresh new perspective on this, which will help you to move forward and find the value in the new thing, okay? And welcoming in the new thing. And then you have Jofu or Gebo, however you want to look at this. And you are being called to examine what you're offering up to the world. This is an exchange of energies, which is what we were saying earlier about clinging to something and keeping that energy at a standstill versus letting that object or energy go and welcoming in the new. It's an exchange. You're giving up one thing and bringing in something new and better for you. And I am being reminded that this is a gift, okay? The meaning of this rune stone is it is a gift. And gifts are usually things that we enjoy receiving. All right, then you have Ice or Isa, which talks about you are at that standstill. You're at a paused energy right now concerning this. Also, I'm hearing meditate on this a little bit. If you really don't know whether or not you should keep something, let it go. Take a day or two away from it. Give it to somebody like a brother, sister, a friend and say, hey, look, would you hang on to this until I decide whether I want to keep it or not? I have a feeling, Spirit's telling me, that you will end up letting that person that you've given it to hang on to, if they want it, you're willing to give it to them. You'll see the gift. You will see the new thing come in place of what you just let go of. All right. And then next, you have or Raz, U-R-A-Z. This is about finding that strength within yourself, rising up to the occasion, handling the situation. But I'm also hearing that this instills within you some sort of action that's going to be perpetuated in the future. So I've started following somebody else's, I don't know where I heard this. It's been a long time. And I think I just heard it recently on the Boho Cottage about exchanging. If you want to bring something into your home, give something up. Okay, that way you're not becoming a hoarder. You're also able to really appreciate what you do have. Everything has its time and its place. All right, and then you have Ansur here, which is about your communications, but it's also about learning a lesson. It is about everything that comes into our life has a message for us. What can you learn by letting this object go, okay, and allowing, that is the lesson for most of you, to allow things to just disappear from your life, to let them go, to consciously choose to let them go from your life. When you choose to do something, your energy is much more positive. When something is taken from you, that's very negative. That can't lead to anything good. So maybe somebody tried to take something of yours and you were like, no, don't touch that, don't take that. But now you're sitting there saying, but why did I cling to this? Why am I holding on to this? It really does not make me feel good. All right, so that may be the person you want to pass off that responsibility on whether to keep or not keep. Let them hang on to it for a while. They may appreciate it more than you will. All right, then you have Rod or Radio, which is a journey, the cycles coming and going. It's also about elevating, being above, riding the wave, going with the flow, feeling like this is the right thing to do. All right, and then you also have Perth or Perthrow, however you want to look at it. This is about your viewpoint towards this situation, this object. What is your mental viewpoint? Are you feeling like the victim here when you look at this object, when you're dealing with this situation? Or are you seeing that this is meant to be more fun? It's supposed to be more lighthearted. You aren't supposed to be clinging to this, okay? This could be, and I don't usually say these things, and I don't really like the way this can come across, and some of you, and the reason I don't like it is because some take it the wrong way. When I say it's a test, it's not necessarily like God challenging you to see if you are ready for something or not. This is more a challenge within yourself, a test within yourself to see if you have risen to the point of energy, healing that you think you have reached. Okay, so that's what that's about. That's what test means. Your own personal challenge within yourself. You're asking yourself, your soul is asking you, have you really healed? Have you really elevated? Are you able to walk through life with an energy of not fearing loss, trying to control too many things, trying to cling and hang on to the way things are? Or have you healed? Have you elevated? Have you gained the clarity to move forward? All right, let me clear this up, and let me actually just put this right up here for you, and we will get into your tarot reading. But before I do that, I would like to roll the zodiac and the astrology dice here for you. All right, you've rolled very strong Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces energy. That feels very, very connected here. You also have Jupiter. I absolutely love seeing that. You have a Uranus energy here. And you also have Mercury energy. Very fast. Nope, I'm sorry. That's Pluto energy. Pluto and Uranus have been coming up here for you. Now the sun is trying to peek out. This is telling me you've got something good heading your way. You're holding it at a distance. Okay? You may be what's holding it back from you. The good fortune, the good luck, the turning of the wheel. Take a look, do a little bit of meditation, and see what comes up for you personally. All right, I do like that Gemini energy that can be the back and forth, the Aquarius energy, thinking of all, everybody involved. I'm hearing somebody say, yes, I have this knick-knack, I have this shirt, I have this one thing that somebody gave me, and I feel like it would be horrible to give it up because that person passed away. Or what if that person's still alive and they know I don't have it anymore? If they gave it to you, they gave it to you because they relinquished it. Don't hold on to things for the wrong reason. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going to come out here in your tarot message for you. Let's see what we have for your tarot message today. Ooh, got two cards, and the Nine of Cups is the first one I see, and oh, look at this. That's 10 cups right there. The Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. See, somebody wants to offer you something, but they can't offer it until you let this thing go. And here's the proof. Here is the proof right here. The Nine of Cups, how happy you will be once you accept this. This new offer, this new gift, this new object, whatever it is. Oh, you are going to be so happy. Nine of Cups. It feels right. It feels good. Look at the butterflies flying all over the place here. Freedom. You've let go of what you were clinging to. Beautiful. Absolutely love this. Now, there could be a new romantic partner coming in here, offering you a cup of love. And you know what's funny? Well, it's not funny. I'm getting an image again of somebody standing in their home and looking at an object, but you're not alone. You have a new person, a new romantic person with you, and they're noticing what you have on your tables, your walls. You've got photos. You've got objects that clearly depict a past that does not make room for new. They can see this. All right. I don't know how. I don't know what object. I'm getting photographs in particular, like you know, maybe with an X, something that photograph maybe needs to be shared or put in an album where you can pull it out every once a year and kind of look back on the good times. I'm getting maybe a jacket. Like, I know that sounds so weird. Piece of clothing. Clothing keeps coming up here. And objects like that keep coming up. A letter jacket. I know they don't even do letter jackets for varsity or JV or anything like that anymore. I don't think they do. Maybe they do. And maybe that's what's sitting there that's very obviously not your item. It belonged to somebody else. There may need to be a conversation there because it might be your brother's or sister's varsity jacket, letter jacket. But it's something that you're holding from the past. I will say that. And if you can make room for something new to come in, something new will come to you. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. That's just too many. But the Page of Swords, so information coming to you. Somebody may bring you some news. These cards are very thin, but they've got the gilded edge, so they don't flow real easily. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here for you. The Magician. Incredible. This is something else here. There is a deep connection to something that you're clinging to. You used to have a deep emotional tie to this. But that tie is not there anymore. It's not as strong as it was. The bond between you and what that symbolized will always be there. But you don't need that constant reminder. You need to open yourself up here. All right, and the challenge here is for you to open yourself up, to choose to create something new in your life. Look at all these objects behind the Magician. They're all up in the air. The cup, the pentacle, he's holding the wand, he's holding the sword. But look, this Magician has roses. Roses are what are like a gift to somebody of love, of care, of something good for you. I mean, when people are handed a rose, they know that somebody's trying to say, I care about you. You know, I really have a lot of respect for you. And that's the challenge here, to see, oh, I'm hearing something about that mental attitude too. Are you seeing yourself as a victim, that you don't have this anymore, that you lost this, that whatever the connection was? Or are you going to create a new vision? That's what Spirit wants you to do. Release the old energy and open yourself up. And it looks like you do. You can do this, absolutely. I would not be at all surprised to see the Strength card come out here. Okay? Even a Tower card would tell me that you've got it. You've had the aha moment, that you're choosing to move forward. The Moon, deep emotions here. Okay? You're seeking clarity. You're seeking companionship with this, I should say, alignment with this. It's kind of like something that's been in the shadows. It's like you can't stop looking at this object, but every time you do these two images look happy? I'm not seeing happiness there. I'm seeing confusion, longing. Oh, where are you? We're right next to each other, yet we can't connect. We also have two things that are not the same, but there is a bridge here. I love this moon card. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. All right, so it actually says on this card, high emotions with some sort of illusion. So you're not seeing things how you need a new perspective on this. Spirit saying just have that new perspective. Now this is what's on your mind. This is what you're thinking about. How can I change this? How can I see this situation, this object differently? All right, let's go. Let's go, Spirit. We're on a roll here. We got this message coming out. It's definitely connecting with our lovely, lovely Libras today. They get it. They know exactly what this is about. I asked for absolute clarity for you guys before I started this this reading while I was meditating. And I asked Spirit, please give me the best words, the best examples to connect with you, to make it absolutely clear for you what this message is about and what you can do. Look at this. You've got 3 major arcanas out of 5 cards now. The Hierophant. The Hierophant, okay? This is about clinging to those things that we have just grown to accept. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is how I'm supposed to feel. This object is supposed to remind me. No. Okay? Right here. This is the foundation of this situation. This is, like cultural beliefs that if somebody gives you something, you have to keep it forever. If somebody passes on and they've given you an object, that you have to keep that forever. No, you can pass that on to somebody else. So it is the energy of being rooted in your belief about that object. All right, I'm also seeing here in the Hierophant card, the keys in the Hierophant's hand. And that says here, Spirit is offering you the keys to release yourself from this situation. Will you take the keys? Will you lift your head and see the opportunity in front of you? Can you get a different viewpoint here? And yes, I do believe all of you will. But these are the ways Spirit wants to talk to you so that you can get the message. Beautiful. So that you can see what is going on in your life, from a different perspective. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Love this message for you. If this is resonating with you in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and tickle, tap, boop, or zap that like button. Claim it in the comments. Let me know you're moving on. You're letting that object go. You can even say what that object is. You don't have to go into a bunch of details, but even just writing it down may help you to be able to release that object. And you could say something like, I'm opening up my energy to receive a beautiful new energy in place of this object or situation. Yeah, beautiful. I am opening myself up to receiving the new by giving this up, by releasing this. 4 of Pentacles, okay? The immediate future. It actually brings in some sort of stability for you. Clarity. This could actually gain some of you some sort of financial gift. It is going to be a gift for you. Notice here, normally in the 4 of Pentacles, the person has all 4 pentacles, one above their head, one in front of their heart, and one under each of their feet. In this particular card, which I believe this is called the Clarity Tarot, she's holding the 1 pentacle at her root chakra. Okay, so it's kind of like she's got the stability, the confidence, the courage. She's standing on the other 2 pentacles. Okay, that's crucial. She's not sitting there like in the traditional tarot 4 of Pentacles. She has risen to the occasion. She sees the value here. And look, she's trusting that this other pentacle that she has left over here will bring her value anyways. Even though she's released control over it, she's not holding on to it. She is now holding on to the other pentacle here, which, if you look at this, creates 3 of Pentacles. It creates an Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, solid, secure, reliable, but something working out with that 3 of Pentacles. And this is your immediate future. Okay, so there's stable and secure energy coming in here for you. I just heard, what did I just hear, Spirit? About the friendly competition. Like, how are you viewing this? Are you willing to trust that you can move forward? Friendly competition here. See, I feel like it's supposed to be fun and lighthearted and not like, more like a game that you're involved in versus a war. Okay, so you're playing a game of Chutes and Ladders versus a game of strategy. This is meant to be more fun, more lighthearted. Trust, okay? Trust in yourself. Trust in your higher power. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see what the past influences were. What started this? What created this situation? We already know for some of you, it could be that you've got a new romantic partner or a new friend or something, and they're in your home and they're seeing your past all over the place, and they're feeling awkward about that. They're feeling like they don't fit. Where they're asking themselves, where do I fit in here? And I'm even getting for a physical object. There is no place to put this physical object unless you get rid of something else in your home. So this object could be a desk, a table, a TV, a fridge. It could be any type of object. It does not have to be a knick-knack, okay? It can be something bigger, and there just is not room for it if you do not make room for this new thing. You have to relinquish it. Okay, let's go ahead. It just won't fit, is what I kept hearing. I don't fit in here. There's no room for me here. All right, now I am getting something about a loss of a loved one. All right, Page of Wands, which tried to come out with the 4 of Pentacles, did come out on its own as the past influence. So some sort of, yeah, okay, this is what I feel started this. Somebody was maybe jokingly commented about something, or there was a playful, lighter energy to this object in the past, but it became a burden. It was enjoyed in the past, but it has become a burden. A fridge that doesn't work quite right, and now it's costing you money. An object, a gift that somebody gave you in the past, a knick-knack, a picture, a letter jacket, whatever it is. It used to bring you pleasure, but now when you see it, it may evoke feelings of sadness, okay? It just is staying stuck, is what I'm hearing. It came from an honest place. It came from a place of good intentions originally, but there's a need for it to change. And I do feel somebody may have spoken up and said, hey, who is this person in all these photos with you? Is that your boyfriend? Is that your girlfriend? Is that your wife? You know what I mean? Like, you're being questioned here, or maybe you're the one questioning, but I feel, since this is your reading, Libras, I feel this is your energy of somebody asking you. And keep in mind, your overall energy for this message is a new gift coming in here for you. So you will make room. You will find your way through this. All right, let's see what else we have here. 2 of Cups just showed up, but it's too many cards. Spirit saying 4 of Swords too. 6 of Swords behind that. Let's see what actually comes out here for you. Spirit, what can you tell us here about how the viewer sees themselves in this situation? 5 of Pentacles, you're still, some of you are clinging to the loss, what it would mean to give this up. You can't look at it that way. You can, and you're going to. Some of you are absolutely going to do that. Is that for everyone, Spirit? 7 of Cups. It's your choice. It's how you want to view it, okay? What's the value of keeping it versus starting something new? Look, there's a whole world hidden here from you. But if you're hanging on to this one thing, then that world is going to stay hidden. It's going to stay hidden. The opportunity will not be able to come in for you. Now, with the 5 of Pentacles, some of you could be praying, seeking sanctuary, asking for guidance, accepting the change. It's a difficult change for some of you. Others of you, I think you've gotten this and you're like, yes, I understand now how that is not going to benefit me. I can give this physical object to somebody else so that I don't have to look at it all the time and be reminded of what I no longer have, the loss. And if it's like a fridge, if it needs to go, it needs to go. Okay? When you go to get the new fridge, you may find out that you thought you were going to pay $1,000 for this fridge, and you found the perfect fridge for you for $500. Or somebody even gives you a new fridge. You know? I mean, it's a gift. There is a blessing coming to you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have here around you. What do we have around you? What's going on in the environment? What's brewing behind the scenes? Maybe you don't see this yet. The 8 of Wands. See, you don't see it. You may hear. I'm hearing you've got to communicate. If your fridge is broken, no, you have to speak up to family members, friends. Say, you know, I'm going to be in need of a new fridge here soon. Any suggestions on what brand to buy, blah, blah, blah. Communicate, okay? That's how you're going to find out that somebody has a fridge that they no longer want because it was out in the garage instead of in the house. They don't want to keep it out there anymore, okay? It may be the perfect fridge for you. Maybe they just want, maybe they're selling their house and they have a fridge and you didn't even know that they were moving. All right, but it's about communicating. It's about talking to, listening, I'm hearing first. Listening to what somebody is saying here. So if somebody has come into your house and picked up an object and now you're focused on that object, talk to them. Say, hey, you know what? You seem interested in this. Would you mind holding on to it until I see if I can part with this permanently? Again, that communication. So I do feel like there will be that connection that you were seeking. With the Moon card here, what's on your mind, the clarity, moving past the loss, finding the bridge to the new energy, to the new place, to the new thing. And I do feel like it's going to happen very quickly here. Like your environment will speak up right away. As soon as you acknowledge letting go of this item, the gift comes in. The gift comes to you. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. And I did just hear if it's a romantic situation and you communicate. Remember, I said there was something about there may be a need for a conversation. Somebody may say to you, hey, who's in all these photos? Is that your whoever? Talk about it. Okay? They're open to hearing what's going on. You know, they're not wanting to change your whole life, I hope. They want to know more about you. They want to see where they can fit in. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on behind the scenes here. Oh, the Lovers. See, I really do feel it is that yin and yang energy of here, I'm going to let this go in order to receive this. Look, we even have the hands. It almost looks like I'm letting this go. The hand on the bottom opening up in order to receive. And the hand on top is opening up to drop the gift in the hand. And this is a divine intervention here. You know, like I say intervention, that may not be the best term to use, because this is always based on your own free will. Every decision you make is your decision to make, okay? But what I am hearing is when you're open, when you release and open yourself up to receiving inspiration or information or confirmation from your higher power, it will come to you. That's the intervention. They will bring you the answers that you're seeking. This is beautiful. The balance comes in here for you. And this is in the realms of the unconscious. You may feel the energy building towards release, letting things go, coming back into alignment. But it's not tangible quite yet. So this is, I do feel like this will be going on behind the scenes, working on you, the universe working to put things together for you. But you, maybe when you're sleeping, you're dreaming about what it would feel like to let this go. Maybe you're meditating on it. Maybe you're saying there is something, this would benefit somebody else more than it's benefiting me at this time. And then you receive the gift. All right, there's the Devil as your most likely outcome. And my phone just went off with a reminder. Okay, so there is the reminder of holding ourselves hostage to physical objects, to the past, whatever it is. That's that devil energy right there. I can't believe a reminder came up on my other phone. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So this is where you're heading, your future. You're not allowing yourself to stay stuck in this energy. You are looking for that release. Right now, things are like, feel really heavy. But if you can balance this energy out, let this one thing go. Are you in the process of letting it go right here? Are you actually setting it down right here? We have a ship coming in for you. So I feel with this Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck behind the Three of Wands that you are looking to the future. You're no longer hanging on to the past. Emotional satisfaction with the King of Cups behind that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get you an oracle message here. A closing oracle message. We're going to go ahead and use the enchanted map again. If we begin the journey with a sad embrace, where does it end? Where does this message end? On this enchanted map. Coming to life. Okay, beautiful. Card 29, which is an 11. 11s are about alignments, portals, doors opening, opportunities, things that are stable, reliable, and you're coming to life again. Beautiful message there. All right, something is coming to you. There is something new and something beautiful coming to you. There's a gift. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that, I'm not going to argue with it. If that's what it wants to do, that's what it's going to do. All right. So ask yourself this. It says here, something beautiful is being born into your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Are you stuck in the past? Perhaps you are seeing how many skins and identities that you have shed and how many new ones you have created. Or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world that you inhabit. What do you cling to? What do you know about yourself? You know things can take time to heal, to let go of, to change. And Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with our own. Okay? We have to, we may want to hang on to this, but Spirit may keep nudging you towards alignment, might keep giving you clues on how to move forward. This card in particular indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. Letting go, changing, moving, receiving what you need, okay? You are opening up to receiving. You let it be. Let it develop as it's supposed to. Deal with your emotions, because Spirit knows the best form for this to come to you. But Spirit is telling me you need to release this one object, this one thing, before this new thing can come in. Now is the time for reverence and awe and understanding how that works. All right, so that's a beautiful message. Let's go ahead and get you one more. We're going to get you a spirit animal here. We'll get you a spirit animal oracle message here. I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here, especially if you're still here after 40 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. The messages take as long as the messages take. I keep hearing that from Spirit. And those that want to hear the message will stay for it. All right, let's see what your spirit animal is. Even if you have to come back to the message because you're listening and you can't finish it, just bookmark it. I know you will. Look at this. Another 11 card. 65. The other card was 29. This is 65. This is another 11 here. Opportunities, and you've got the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery of life. Trust that and believe that if you release something, something good can come in. Even if the thing you're releasing is not necessarily a negative thing. I don't know why it does it. It doesn't have to be like I said, it's not a traumatic thing. It's just what it is. So if you can let it go, let it be, and see that the gift can come to you when you release. That's just the way it works in the universe. It's just the way it works. You cannot hold two energies at the same time. All right, my loves, I hope you've enjoyed the message. If you would like a personal reading, please email me. Please use the email address that you see in the description box below. That is the only one that will get you information about my personal readings, the prices, what's going on, so on and so forth. But email me and I will get you a personal reading information to you, and you can decide from there what you want to do. All right, my loves, until our energy crosses again, peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.